Hello, let's do a bunch of daily word games. Let's start with the Dordle, and Natrium suggested I start with Sonic and Tails for the two characters in Sonic the Hedgehog series. Can't start with Knuckles, unfortunately. All right, so our left word, we actually have L, A, and O. My immediate thought was lasso, but it can't be because the second letter is not an A. So I think we're, what are we, something L-O-A most likely? What does that? Like float, but there's no T. There would be float, bloat, that sort of thing. I'm trying to understand what we end with here. Yeah, no T is weird. An M maybe? Don't see it. Alright, well maybe I should get a filler anyway. I guess another option would be something L, O something A. It's hard to think of words that end in A. Flora, though. Oh, I was so sure about Flora. Okay. Well, that's interesting. The O is not third, the L is not second, but there is an F. Maybe A-F-L-O then? A fool? A-F-L... No, the O can't go third. So A-F-L looks good. A flow. A flop. A flawed. A flog. I don't know. It can't end in A. It could be something F-L-A-O or F-A-L... No, F-A-O-L... No. Wow, this is weird. There's an F in the right word as well. Maybe I should test AFF. I can't think of any words. AF or... Why is this so hard? Should I do another filler? Well, I didn't. I guess Flora wasn't a filler. Flora was trying to get the left word, so I still can do a filler if I want. What am I looking for here? Something like puffy would try to place the F for both words. That's not terrible. I'm gonna try that. Ooh, that was actually nice. Okay. So the left word has two Fs also. Oh, it's awful. Yeah, okay. And this word also has two Fs. So, quaff. Okay. Well, that's a tough one. Awful and quaff. All right, well, that's what we're starting the Quordle with, I guess. If I can remember those words. Awful and quaff. Both have double F in them. And of course, none of the Quordle words have an F at all. All right. Maybe outer for the bottom left word. Nope. Okay, I gotta be careful. I'm thinking about snarl for the bottom right. Do I go for it or do I... I'm gonna go for it. We have a couple of... I think we still have room for... Yeah, we have room for one more filler after this, so I think that's okay. And it gets new letters. Ah, it isn't snarl. Okay, so the left word is O-U something N-E or O-U-N something E. Ounce? Yeah. Okay. Well, luckily that was ounce. This is crawl on the bottom right. Look at this one. What's going on here? What's going on here? Something like slimy on the top left. You'd think I'd be able to get the top right first, but it's only vowels. something, or A something O something E would make the most sense. Not alone, but like above, above, Adobe, abode, similar to the Wordle we had recently. Okay, so I'm gonna have to learn about that anyway. So above, Adobe, abode. I gotta put a B or a D second. If I put the B second, then I have to include a D or a V. Or I put the D second, include a if I put the D second, does that just do it? Adobe, abode, above. It does it if those are really the only 3 words left. I'm not 100% sure. So I'd rather get explicit info, but I do need the B or D to get placed second or fourth, I guess. Maybe putting a D here would be easiest and include a V. So let's put a D here and include a V somewhere. How does that work? Wait, would Adobe just do it? Or abode? Abode would just do it, right? So if I just guess abode, it could be right. And then if it's above, we get the B. And if it's Adobe, there'll be yellows. I'm going to go for that. Okay, so it's above. Nice. And oops. We got Slimy is still available. So that's what I'm going to go with. Oh, no, it was Slyly. Yeah, that's... There was no way I was guessing Slyly over Slimy, I think. But given that it's Quordle, who knows? All right, I did have a request to do the Scott Strosolves thing of using all 4 Quordle words in Octordle, which goes against my very being, but I will do it just for you. So slyly above ounce crawl. Let me write that down somewhere. Slyly above ounce crawl. Okay. So let's type that into the Octordle. Slyly above ounce and crawl, and we hope for the best. We get 1 filler. Let's see if we need it. This one is not scale. Could be shale. So shale on this top right here. I don't know if there's anything else. Stale. Shale or stale. I think it's those 2. Just a W on the top left. How about this one? We have an O, R, and N. This might be WR. How about which one do I want to do? This one has all the letters, right? So I don't think it would be roves, would it? With Octordle, you're never really sure, but roves doesn't seem... I don't think it would be a wordle word because of the S ending. But it is a third person verb. It's not a plural noun. I'm a little scared to guess it though, because I'll get no info if it's wrong. And that's my last guess that can be wrong. Is there anything else it could be? Overs? No. Can't start with S. I think it's got to be roves. Oh no, it's all yellow. Okay, well I get no fillers now. What is it? All yellow. Okay, the O's near the end. The R's not at the start. Can't start with S. So it doesn't start with the S or R. Could it start with V? V-E. Oh, no, it can't be verse. Oh, verso? Yeah, it's verso. Oh my goodness. Maybe I could have thought of that. Is this word lasso? I think this word's lasso. Okay. This is stressful because I don't get any fails. Still no stale or shale. One of these better have a T or an S in it. This is essay. Has to be. Okay. Still not sure about this one. W-R something something E. We could repeat the E. But I don't know if that helps. Oh, just right? Right would work well. I think that's what it is. Yes. And then that gets us shale. Okay. Ooh, there's an H in this one. So it could be heath. It might be that. I think it's only heath. No, I failed. What is it? I think this left one is with. Wait, did I fail? Yeah, I did. Because I have this word, which is something, and then I have this one. Let's look at this one. F-R-O front. And then, oh, it was death. Okay. Pronunciation issue. Okay. Well, that's what happens when you do 4 random start words. you don't win. So I guess that's what you guys want to see. All right. Let's do the polygonal. We are in Hexpert mode. Just one letter that repeats 3 times. That's it. So let's look at ing, because it does space out the I. So there might be a word. That's weird though, isn't it? Like pinneting. Sittling. That's gonna be weird no matter what I put there, I think. Purrit. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna get this in Hexpert. Like, I'm already kind of giving up. Yeah, I don't think I'm interested in doing this one in Hexpert, sorry. Especially after failing the last 2. So I'm just gonna do robustly machined and feel good about myself. Let's do machined first. Okay, and then robustly. Okay, what did we get? So there's only I's in this word. It could be ing. Was I on the right track? Let's see. There's an M and a T. Limiting. Okay. I guess I could have thought harder about that, but limiting was not even on my brain. Okay. Well, all right. I feel like today's video is a bit of a failure, but let's keep going. Let's do blaze for symbol. Check the L in place. Slink, I think, is what I like for that now. Or sling. Okay, so the L is in place, and then we end with an N or an S. Let's look at N. How about flown? It'll speak loan or things like that. Oh, really? Glown is not a word. Oh. Clown. That's me today. All right. Well, at least it's not a 5. That's my par for 4. Didn't help the 3s, but didn't also help the 5s. Let's do today's Fibble. Lower. Tower. No, I want to test the L. I want to put the L there. Is there... Lover. There we go. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the L's disagree. So the O and the E are correct. Oh, and we have the R's disagreeing. So actually, these are correct. That's very good to know. So there's a V in the middle. I'm wondering if... I don't think we can have all. I don't think we can have this be a lie. So if that's a lie, then that means we have. Then that's a lie. We have an L somewhere, but where would it go? Like I can't go anywhere. It can't go here and it can't go here. There's just no way. So this is wrong. So this there is no R and there is no L. We just have a V in the middle. So how do we? I thought about like naval, but there's no L. Unless the L is in play. No, the L actually has to be gray. Like look how this worked out. The L has to be gray. So does the R. We just don't have those letters. Can't do pivot. Civic? Okay, that was a good solve. Can't complain about Fibble in 3. All right, let's see if we can end on a good note with the Fusele. Let's not fail the Fusele. How about that? So we have our first guess of civic. Our first guess should not be civic. Because it's going to hide the double letter. So like if there's an I or a C and they're over here, then we're not going to learn that. We're going to think they're gray. So let's not repeat any letters. Let's just do a good start. Let's just get S and T. Actually, I want to do early to get the E and the A. Okay, so there's an A in the word. Now I'm not allowed to use these, like all the common letters. Okay. Can't use the R or the L. I was going to say like above or Adobe or something, but there's no E, so. Can't guess canal. I was thinking about repeating the A. Oh, but repeating the A here doesn't make sense. I was thinking about starting with A, but... How about like OA? Because I can't use the R or the L, so I can't do like a double consonant very easily. Or the H. Poach? Oh, there's no H. How about a Y word? The problem is A usually goes here on Y words, but maybe we can do something. No. OA. Why can't I think of anything? Panda has an A second. I can think of a lot of words with A second. Candy. Any like A, Y word like this. Oh, I already tested. Oh no, I did not test Y. Never mind. What can I do? I'm sorry. I'm just not going to use the A. I'm limited. I'm so limited with these letters. All the common letters. So let's just not use the A. What am I going to do? Picky, because I'm being very picky right now. Okay, picky's all gray. Okay, now we can actually guess real letters. How about trash? All right, R is second. And the first letter is an A, S, or H. Well, we know there's an A in the word, so this actually has to be an A. That's pretty nice. So AR... I mean, I could guess array. There's going to be a lie, but let's see what happens. close. I don't know what the lie is. This could just be a normal coloring of word, although I think this is probably the lie, but I don't know if there's an ARR something else Y word. So it's probably AR something something Y. What would that be? I have to repeat a letter. Oh, I guess array again. Oh no. Okay. What am I going to repeat? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do alloy. It can't be the answer, but I don't think the answer is going to have double letter. Okay. So what did we learn? We learned the Y is the lie. So it's A-R-O-R. Arbor. All right, nice. Wasn't expecting arbor. I could have gotten that answer, but I kind of expected the lie to be true. And not the yellow R, but okay, there we go. Alloy was a great test. I used some fillers today, not hard mode solves, but that's fine. I did succeed. Let's do the blind fusel. We're going to start with arbor, and we're only going to get greens, or we're going to get nothing. Okay, so we learned almost nothing from that guess, just like last time. Now we have to repeat a letter. How about array? No, we know it doesn't start with AR. Let's just see if there's an A at all. Let's do... Oh, wait, I have to repeat a letter. Salsa. Repeated 2 letters. All right, all I got was an L. So maybe flint. Okay, those can't all be lies. One of them's a lie. Well, I would like a yellow F to be a lie, just because we're not going to put it at the end. But it could be... Where would we put the F? So which one of these would be a lie so we could actually fit an F in? Like, we could be L-I-F-F maybe, but I don't actually know a word like that. So I'd rather this just be L-I-N-E, and then... But what is the word? I don't actually know. Hold on. What the heck? The F has to be the lie, right? What does this? L-I-N-G. Like, it's not fling. Oh, what if the F is lying and it's green and it's fling? Okay, it's not. Darn, it's not either of these. It's close to G, so I think probably it's the E. And I didn't think of the word. Oh, I can't get a real... Okay, so we're going to try the E here, and we're going to try a bunch of consonants that can go before an L. B... what else? O and U for the vowels. And can't be C. ZX doesn't make sense. N, M doesn't make sense. Q or W doesn't make sense. T doesn't make sense. Not R. How about P? Boop. Okay, so it's not an E at the end. Oh, it's blink. Wait. It's not bling. It's not blink. It's blind. Oh. It was here the whole time. Here the whole time. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you did, as I stumbled through all of these games, except maybe the Fibble. All right. Well, let me know what you thought of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, why not give it a like, a subscribe, and a kind comment below. And I will see you next time.